Welcome to Millions Conference. This is a time where God is shifting your destiny. He is shifting the trajectory of your life right now. This is an opportunity for you guys to grow, to build, to expand. You guys are taking territory of your life, territory in your academics, territory in wealth, territory in land. You guys are growing in a way that you've never experienced before. And I'm excited as your mother to do this with you guys. Good morning and welcome back to the Kyle Experience. We are sitting here, day 2 of Millions Conference here in Miami, Florida. It is so gorgeous. We will show you guys a view. And I'm just sitting here with my children, Sanai and Kai. I wanted to just recap with them what their experiences were for day 1. So, Sanai, what was your first impression experience of Millions Conference? This is your second Millions Conference. You attended with me last year, but sitting here in Miami day 2, give us a recap of your day 1.
So at first I thought it was going to be boring and like we were just going to sit in a cold room. But it was actually fun. I learned a lot. I learned stuff about Jesus and I learned stuff about investing, and I thought it was very good things to learn.
Okay. And so what was your largest or your biggest takeaway? Like, what was the biggest thing that really impacted you yesterday as a young entrepreneur?
One of my big takeaways were when he explained why David knew he was going to win the battle with Goliath.
But how did that relate to being an entrepreneur? Because something that the people don't know is you are a young entrepreneur yourself. You have your business called Anointed Hands by Brene. So tell them a little bit about your business and then talk to them about what you learned as it relates to entrepreneurship.
Well, about my business is Anointed Hands by Brene, and I sell different hoodies and I sell bracelets.
Okay. And in talking about David slaying Goliath, right? He was Myron Goldman. He was talking about why he was so confident in slaying Goliath. So how did that impact you as an entrepreneur?
Well, because it had to do with covenant with God and how
take your time. Increasing your faith?
Yes, increasing your faith with God. You make a covenant with God, and the covenant is basically like you're pouring. Well, God stood proxy as someone for the covenant, and
it's okay. Listen, I'll help you. So it's a lesson that I will recap for you guys later. But basically, one of the reasons why David was able to go to the battle so confidently was because he knew the covenant that God made to Abraham, right? And so when God makes a covenant with you, that covenantal promise, back in the day in the Hebraic time, they would come, they would slaughter an animal, they would walk around like a infinity sign, and then they would meet back in the middle. And then when you were making that covenant, they would look back and say, hey, I'm going to do this. But if I don't do this, you have the right to kill me like we just killed that animal. And the other person makes that same covenant. It was such a beautiful display, but understanding of what covenant is. And so when God makes a covenant to us, when he made that covenantal promise to Abraham, naturally nobody could see the face of God. And so he put Abraham to sleep when he made the covenant with him that he was going to make him the father of nations. But in that same scripture, it talks about the lamp, which was Jesus. And so Jesus stood proxy as Abraham and made the covenant with God. Right. And one of the other things is when they came back together, they would slice their hands and they would make a blood covenant. And when they put their hands together, it was like a cross. Okay. And so anyways, Jesus stood proxy as Abraham and made the covenant with God while Abraham was sleeping, because what that means is this: if God were to break that covenantal promise to Abraham, everything else fails. God would have to die, right? And so when David went to slay Goliath, cut that head off and take territory, right? What he was saying, what he knew was this: I remember the covenant that God made with Abraham. And because I know that my God is not a liar, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that would come to defy the living God? Right? Who are you? You're not circumcised. You're not in covenant with God, right? And so he knew that he was going to be able to take that giant down because he was backed by God. He was backed by heaven, right? And the same thing for y'all. You all have 5 smooth stones, right? You all have 5 smooth stones. You just got to sit with the Lord and ask him, what is that Goliath that's in your life right now? What is coming against your marriage? What is coming against your children? What is coming against your finances? What is coming against your health, right? And what are the 5 smooth stones to tackle it, to kill it once and for all, to take the head off the giant, to take the head off the Goliath? And so what she's trying to express is this: when God gives you a vision, which is your business, right? And he tells that to you, go forward in it boldly and confidently, because here's the thing: he's backing you, baby. He's backing you. His word cannot fail, or he would have to die and everything else fails. So nah, that was really, really good. I love that you are enjoying Million's Conference. And most importantly, that something is soaking in, that there is a seed that was spoken, that planted in your heart. Because guess what? You may not realize it right now at 14, but you'll realize it at 18 or 21. It's going to germinate. Nothing that has been spoken is going to fall on dead ground. And so I love that, baby. So let's go ahead and just switch over to Dakai. So Dakai, my sunshine, my man of God. How are you, baby?
Tired.
I'm tired. I get it. Listen, we all tired. That's probably because you were swimming last night and having a good old time. You had a good time in the pool?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was your day one experience?
It was fine. It was really boring. It wasn't. Yeah.
Okay. What was your largest takeaway though?
When he was like,
Myron Golden?
Yeah, when he was telling the difference between poor people and rich people's mindsets.
The 4 levels of value, absolutely. And so, one last question for you. In that, just day one alone, if there was not another day of the conference today, what impact do you think you could take back home? Like, what is a different that you see in yourself moving forward after day one?
I would know how to do more things than I knew how to do before I got here.
Has your mind shifted a little bit?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I love it because at the end of the day, here's the thing. Elevation starts now. It starts in the mind. Back up. It starts in the mind. Hold it, babe. It starts in the mind because that's where, see, poverty isn't, a lot of times people think poverty is money. No, poverty is having a poor mindset. Get up so y'all can be seen too, not just mama. Okay, yeah. Poverty is having a poor mindset. It's not just money. So I'm really excited to share this journey with you guys. I'm really excited about how it's going to impact y'all's future because you guys are the future. You guys are going to get married. You're going to have my grandbabies when you guys get significantly older. And you guys are going to be able to pour these principles into them. So listen, it starts here, guys. We're at day 2. We're running behind, so we need to go for it. But we just wanted to hop online really quickly and give a quick recap of day 1. Until next time, we'll see you.